Hello and welcome to Knit All the Yarn podcast. My name is Lisa and I live in Michigan with my husband and my 2 girls. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as 72 Stitches. And this is episode 15. Got my coffee. What kind of creamer do I have today? Vanilla caramel. Good stuff. You can find my show notes in the down box down there. There will also be a link to my Instagram and my Ravelry group. And it's cold, guys. Oh, and guess what? I finished my blanket. Oh my gosh, I love this, you guys. This is the best blanket ever. All right, let's see. I have FOs and a couple whips. The kids have no school again. This is day 2 of the snow days. Probably won't have school tomorrow because we have really bad wind chills. So yeah, you might hear them in the background today. Yep, and this is one of my FOs. Finished this on Saturday. This whip. How long have I have 3 years. I started this in 2016. Wowza. I'm so proud of myself for finishing it, and it is the best blanket ever. I used, this is worsted weight, Cozy Memories blanket, Cascade 220 scraps that I had. Yep. And I used US 4? Pretty sure I did 4. Yep. So yep. I finished this blanket. I've been using it ever since. I'm probably gonna have to take it off because it's a little too warm. Alright, I think I went through everything. Oh, rusty. I wasn't gonna podcast this week because my husband's been working from home and he works from home right there. So there's no way I could record when he's here. But he decided, I'm going to work today. I'm like, okay. So I just wrote up show notes real quick and so we'll see how this goes. All right, let's go to finished objects. I have 3 of them, not including this one. Yeah, I'm gonna take this off because I can't move. Oops. All right, socks. Oh my goodness. My hands don't want to work with me today. So this is Nomadic yarns in the sugared plums, sugared plums colorway. I do 64 stitches, afterthought heels. I do mine 2 at a time. I do 12 rows of 2x2 rib. What else? Needles. I use Chiaogoo's 2.5 millimeter, US 1.5. This is technically one of her Christmas colorways, but I'm just going to put it in the my regular box of socks because they're not that Christmassy. They're more fall to me, but yep. Fuzz on my shirt. All right. Ooh, I almost said whip. Finished object number 2. Now, see if you guys can tell. Yeah, you can kind of tell. I took a picture of these on Instagram, and you can definitely tell that this one is more saturated than this one. The dialots matched. Oh well, it is what it is. This is KnitPicks Felici in the ice cream truck colorway, and I did the heels in Dove Heather KnitPicks Stroll. Same thing, 64 stitches, afterthought heels, 2.25 millimeters. I only use Chiaogoo's now. And I did 12 rows of 2x2 rib. Yep. So I like the colorway. I'm just a little bummed that they don't match. It's like these 2 darker pink colors don't match very well. Oh well. It is what it is. That's what happens with KnitPicks sometimes. Alright, you have to bear with me for a moment. because yesterday I'm like, well, I don't know if I'm going to podcast, so I'll just put heels in these socks. Same for next time. So since I'm podcasting, gotta put these on the blockers. Alrighty. So whip. Oh, whip. I keep saying whip. Finish object number 3/4, depending on when you got the blanket. Switching around. Oh, I love these. I was afraid they were gonna pool, but they didn't. Oh, yes. So this is Lolodidit in the Lucille colorway. I'm so excited for Walking Dead. Oh, a couple more weeks. So, yep, same thing with all my socks. Chiaogoo needles, 2.25. Afterthought heel, 2 at a time. Yep. I accidentally did these a little bit longer than I normally do, but that's okay. I got yarn. Yep, so that's it. I've noticed that all I have to show today is socks. So I hope you guys like socks. I can't stop knitting them. All right. Oh, back to my blanket, because I forgot to mention something. I use little markers every month to see how many squares that I do. And I did 48 in January. So this took a lot of my knitting time. And obviously I really wanted to finish it. 48 squares in 1 month? And since we're talking about blankets, I'll talk about my Cal, since I really don't have a blanket to show. I worked on my granny stripe blanket last night, but I only got like a row done. So here's the hashtag to my Cal, which is in my Ravelry group. And it ends March 31st. Just work on your blankets. Show pictures in the Ravelry group. Join. And I will, there's no need to finish your blanket. I will just draw prizes from the chatter thread, which is the only one that's open. And the prizes will be minis from my stash. So you can add more to your blanket. And all the rules will be in the Ravelry group too. And there's a link down there. Okay, I only got 2 whips. Let's get a drink. This is going to be a really short episode. Ooh, coffee's still hot. Alright. 3 by the Sea Designs on Etsy. Love this bag. Wish it was a little bit bigger, but I just had to have it. It's too cute. This is better for, like, if you do socks 1 at a time. 2 at a time, it's a bit tight, but I make it work. Alright, I am using KnitPicks again. This is the Hawaiian shirt colorway, I think. Yep, Hawaiian shirt. It's an older colorway. Trying to get through my stash. All of that right there. So I can buy more when it comes out. Now again, I've noticed I was knitting these and the dye lots are the same, but the color is a little bit different. Now this isn't as bad as the other pair. So I'm still gonna go with it. It is what it is. I don't have that much done, so you probably can't really tell, but the navy is like just a tad bit lighter on this one. So yeah, I just don't have that much done on these. These are Chiaogoos. I use a 40-inch cord because I do mine 2 at a time. If you do socks 1 at a time, 32-inch will probably be fine. Yep, 64 stitches. I usually knit until I get to 12.5 inches, including the cuff, and then I do my toes. Yep, I guess I'll show you the cake since I don't have all of the colors in there. There's yellow. There's like 3 different blues. And a brown and yellow. Oh, here's the other cake. You probably can't tell color-wise. No, I can't. It's funny how when they're in the, in the skein form and you look at them, oh, those match. And then you wind them up and you're like, no, they're all right. And then you start knitting them and you're like, wait a second. This one's lighter. Oh well. KnitPicks is a cheaper yarn, so you get what you pay for. But I still love it. So, yep, I guess that's it for that. My kids are being quiet. It's a miracle. Shouldn't have said anything. Knock on wood real quick. All right. Stitching Plaza. I guess she opened her shop back up. So excited. I haven't bought anything, so I'm trying to be good. I don't really need any more bags. But I'm so excited she opened her shop back up. Alright, I just cast these on yesterday, so all I have is cuffs. And I've had this in my stash for probably 2 years. So I decided it's time to get this out. Gauge Dye Works. And this is, whoops. My hands don't want to work with me today. Sorry. This is 80% superwash merino wool, 20% nylon. And the colorway is called White Light. Yep, I bought this. I don't remember when it had to be 2017. When? I don't know. And since we'll talk about weather in a little bit, but since it's very white outside, I want some color. So here we go. Just got the cuffs done. Do 12 rows of 2x2 rib. Chiaogoos 2.25. Yep. And these are supposed to do like a rainbow thing. Excited. Kind of like a muted rainbow. I guess there's really no orange, it's peach instead of orange, so. But yeah, I'm so excited. Excited to break out some rainbow yarn. Alright, there they go. They're still alive. Like, wow, they're not talking. So, yep. That's all there is to say about that. So we'll see how these goes. I want to work on these, but work on all the socks. Alright, that's all my whips. I think that's everything. Now I just got life stuff. So you know how I was saying last episode, I'm like, where's the snow? Where's the snow? Well, I shouldn't have said that because, oh my, it just kept coming and coming. So yesterday we got about 6, 8 inches. I'll say, maybe. I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's blowing and drifting, so it's hard to tell. But it snowed from, let's see, probably 7 a.m. to 4 o'clock. It snowed all day. So we got quite a bit. So the kids missed school yesterday and today. And probably tomorrow. Last week, they had a holiday on Monday. And then they missed school Wednesday and Thursday. So they're missing a lot of school. They're starting to drive me crazy. So yeah, it's snowing. We have snow now. It can stop. It can stop. I'm okay. I wanted it for Christmas. Kids went sledding last weekend. So the kids got to go sledding. What else? My oldest daughter had white spots in her throat. I'm like, oh no, it's strep throat. And so we took her to the doctor and they did the test and it's not strep. I did the rapid strep test, and it was negative. But they said there's only a 70% chance of that being accurate, so they did a test where they sent in to a lab. We haven't heard from them, so that means that it's not strep. So, sicknesses. Darn school germs. Alright, what else? I'm working on socks. Kind of tired of blankets, so you might see a lot of socks next time. And I talked about my cow. I think there's something else. I don't have anything else. I forgot to say, what is it? Thanks for, if you're a new viewer, thanks for watching. If you're a returning viewer, thanks for coming back to my crazy podcast where I don't edit. So you get real life. And I have to shovel. I have to shovel the driveway. I'm looking forward to that. Yep, I guess I will just end it here. I don't have anything else. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. If you have any questions, you can comment down there. And hopefully I will see you in 2 weeks. Bye.